Sorry, I've been doing a horrible job on this hill. Over now. I thought I saw something, now I don't know where it was. I had to not look anymore and grab my camera. And now it's gone. Of course, right? Now it's gone. Oh my God, I was looking right at him. I'm not kidding you guys. I wasn't sure, but it was just enough to get my camera, and I get it, and it's gone now. It was black as can be. I can't tell you exactly, but like right there. It was right within that frame, within that square, and now it's not there. It took me 10 seconds, and it ducked. I'm not kidding, it was right there. It's so gone, that's how I know. Believe it or not. Just how beautiful that is back there. Check out the guys. Ice fishing. Just chilling. They're about 6 feet apart. Look at that. Oh yeah, I can't wait. This is where I really want to go, over here. This is not there, but up there. This is the ultimate in there, right in there, where you can see nothing. No planes can see anything. No helicopters can see anything. That's why these Blackhawks will literally touch the top of the trees. They have no view into some of these canopies, and the no view canopies are where the best Bigfoot is. Now, I've said it before. I just want to see Bigfoot skiing. That's all. It's no big deal. You know, there's 2 Bigfoots just carving perfect S's down that would be amazing. It's real deep. You know, it's deep down there because all that snow blue. You can see it's all been blown. So down there is, you know, it's like 10, 20 feet deep right there. It never looks like it because the trees always look like they start right where the snow is, but it's deep. Pretty. It's really good out there. Or not. All right, so here's my first, I don't know, it's not going to be the most exciting I'll do this summer, but it's going to be cool. Blatant. This is going to be my first place right here. They knocked that tree all the way across the road. It was cut. And then it's like the road doesn't even exist here. They have all these structures there, and then they have, that one's a great one. I see these in Bigfoot Universe all the time, how it's weaved in there. It's literally bent in there, and then you can see there's an X there. Oops, sorry. There's an X right there. And they're right in here. And it's this green, incredible forest. I know you guys are right in there. Look at the 2 leaning. Look at the 2 leaning, and then there's like a structure at the bottom of it. It's nice and green, man. I've been waiting all winter for this. I'll tell you, it's much as it's torturous as it is, and it really is, you guys. It's like I said, I'm in a trailer. It's not like I'm sitting in some beautiful house. Oh, Mark's just, you know, he just plays video games all winter. Well, I really don't. I can't play video games. People see them on my computer, but they're just on there. I can't. My connection doesn't let me play anything. I'd love to play a video game, just over the winter. But it's the one thing I think you know, all that waiting and suffering, and it keeps the thrill alive for me. You know, if it was never every day. It was just so easy, and it was always there for me. I think it wouldn't be. I mean, it'd still be cool, but it wouldn't. You know, making me wait basically is, and do other things I wouldn't normally do if I could always go to these main places. Has really paid off for me. For my knowledge. I want to go up here. I want to go up there. It's going to be really hard. You can't tell, but it's really, really hard. It's just as far as going straight up. It's like the road doesn't even exist, is what I meant to say. Their structures go on both sides of the road. They're all in here. It always is the best place. When I'm seeing stuff here, I'll look to the left, and it's just like the road doesn't even exist as far as they go. It's like the road just came right through their Bigfoot world, and it's fine. They don't change anything. All right, bud. Maybe I'll go up there then. Well, the incredible structures are back in there. I just gotta walk back in here. I'll be able to do that soon. I might even try to take a peek today. I wasn't planning on it, but I came prepared. Oh, do you hear that? You guys. I just got wood knocks. I swear. What the heck? Did you hear that? I don't care what it is, what you think it is. It's them. It has to be them telling me yes. Think I see writing on that tree too? Maybe not. God, that sure looks like a face back there, doesn't it? It's a piece of wood. I think. What is making knocks? You hear that? It's impossible. It's going like that. It's not a woodpecker. It's too early. I hope you can hear that on the camera. Across the street, you got a sideways one down. This is a good spot right here. It's a really good spot. I'm gonna sit here for a second. Let's sit here for a second. Believe me, you don't have to go. They'll come right to you. You don't have to. It's one thing I've determined, you know, I do these 15-mile hikes, which I always will do because it's exciting when you get out there. But you can be right here. See, it's not wind. There's no wind. Hear that? That's crazy. It's not a woodpecker either. There is absolutely no wind. Now it just was light. You guys want me to come in there? I wish I could zoom right there. That's where it's coming from, right up there. Right there behind, straight behind that tree. There is a little wind back there. There's none here at all. It's weird. There's wind. Seems to be some wind right back in there. So that could have been wind, but I don't think so. It was too consistent, and now nothing's changed, and now it's not making noise. There's a breeze. Huh. Could be a coincidence. I don't know. I'm just. I just find normally when I'm looking at their stuff like that it's not a coincidence. It's something to do with those guys. Remember, they control the whole forest. So you might think it's something else, but it's them. They mimic every sound of the forest. I got a whistle right now from the car. That'd be amazing. So I think I'm going to just take a little walk back in there one day. This is probably one of my next moves, right behind the writing. As much as I want to go back that way, which I might end up once I'm in there, because there's big structures somewhere in there. There's got to be back there because I'm seeing them out marked by the road. Look, not one noise since. That's how they do it. They'll never consistently just sit there. Typically, I've done it with whistles once or twice. Come on. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby. One more time. I don't know where these songs come. If I say something, I think of a song. I can't help it. Or someone else says something. It's like, if it's a phrase in a song, I think about it. It doesn't mean I like the song. I can't help it. I think that's probably why they use like songs and like word association for people with learning disabilities. Because it actually does work. It works for me. You know, like I'm like a genius in a sense if I use association. Where if I just read something, I might not retain it very long. But if you give me, like, if you trick your brain, like, you know, give it a way to memorize it, like a song or, you know, a rhyme or something, then yeah, I'm really good at it. It's weird how our brain works like that. Give me a second. Tom, I just want to do your X for you real quick. This X, we found these guys in this cloud right here. Let me see if they're there. There's the X. I call it a white X, but it's just kind of a, there it is. We got them on camera, you guys, right there. In a cloud. So I'm just kind of going slow and see if we can see them again. I was a little surprised that they were right there at that time of year, and they literally were just on that X. Like, this is like a little spot for them. There's all kinds of structures that are going up to that X. That's really cool. Nosy people. Guy practically stops his car just to see what I'm looking at. Too bad he's not going to be able to see him. Right in there. There's a spot right there. We saw them. And we'll see if we can get them again on that one. I'm not see how you see the doubles coming away from the X. Not those two, but way in the back. See those two, like those two? Those are coming from the X. It's so busy in there. They're right in there somewhere. Get the arch. All their stuff is right there. It's like a little mini Bigfoot world right there. There's so much writing. There's some old looking stuff on the tree right out front that looks like they're writing. Like, why would a person do that? I think they did that a long time ago. That's what I think. Across the street, there's an X, and it's field gold, of course. Right, like I'm telling you, there's spots here where it's like the road doesn't even matter. Caught one too late. There he is. Look how much faster they go. The ones that spray go way fast. It doesn't look like it, but you can tell from down here how fast he's going. Now watch. He's right on the edge of where it's ended now. See his line? It doesn't go away. Look. You see that? Now other planes, like there was a plane just out there, it just ends within, 100 yards or something. It's behind him. His typical jet stream is there, and then it dissipates. This will never go, and it'll add on to this fake cloud here. Right here. I can't explain it. Look at that. You guys, this is how they do it. Look how he's on the edge. And he's going super fast. I don't even think I think literally he's just spraying. I think the whole plane is liquid or something. It's not even, there's no passengers on them, even though they look like passenger jets, as not to arouse suspicion. But you gotta remember, 99.9% of this world don't even look up in the air. There you go, about 35 minutes later or so, you can see literally turning into a giant cloud. You can see the jet stream. I don't know, I can't see my screen. I think you can see it. It goes all the way down to where he was. Spraying. Look at that. That's all jet stream spray. I've heard tons of theories on what it is, and how does anyone really know? For sure. I mean, unless you're in the back of the plane showing me what it is, some of these theories sound great, but I mean, you don't know until we really know for sure. And there's some people that I think that believe they do. You see it? Like, those are real clouds there, and there's your spraying right above it. It's just turning into a cloud. It's amazing. Let me show you something real quick. I've been watching this. Okay, this is all of these clouds right here. I don't know if you can see them in the camera. All that's all from planes. This whole thing, you see the plane lines? All of those spray, that's all been sprayed. And I've literally watched the spray turn into that. You can see how it's fanned out. It's not real. That's all fake. I literally watched it happen over the last hour, maybe 2 hours. And as you can see, look, where they're not. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a plane not spraying. Right here where they always spray. There's your coronavirus, most likely. I'm not even kidding. That's probably right there. Smells like something died out here. There's Yeti. Yeti's way in the back. Hey, Yeti! He'll ignore me when he's far away. Yeti! Yeti! Something's got his attention. Yep, so there you go. Spraying. You can see it. It just fades out. And there's people out there that just don't want to believe it. Like, for some reason, they don't believe it. It's known by millions and millions of people. No, and then just your sheep will be like, no, that's not true. They don't do that because they didn't announce it. Trump didn't talk about it on the news. Of course, they don't tell you what they're doing in the skies. People would have a heart attack. Like I've said before, take a look at the coronavirus and how people have reacted and how crazy people are. This world is insane. Okay, and then think about if they explain to you they've been spraying chemicals in the sky for 50 years, or whatever it's been. All this is fake weather. None of it's real. I'm not into this thing. I don't care, but I've been documenting it because of the coronavirus, in a sense, for myself. As you can see there, that's what real clouds look like. If you don't see that, you're seeing fake weather. Those are real clouds. They're actually really beautiful, pretty clouds. Right there. And then you go up, and there's your fake. You can see the chemicals. It's unbelievable. Now you know. I smell rigor mortis. Something's dead. We're not. There you go, about 35 minutes later or so. You can see, literally, turning into a giant cloud. You can see the jet stream. I don't know, I can't see my screen. I think you can see it. It goes all the way down to where he was. Spraying. Look at that. That's all jet stream spray. I've heard tons of theories on what it is, and how does anyone really know? For sure. I mean, unless you're in the back of the plane showing me what it is, some of these theories sound great, but I mean, you don't know until we really know for sure. And there's some people that I think that believe they do. You see it? Like, those are real clouds there, and there's your spraying right above it. It's just turning into a cloud. It's amazing.